Want to see a 200 IQ eco win against the America's Super Team? We are currently in the VCT Americas Stage 1 playoffs. It's 100 Thieves versus MIBR in the lower round, and they are playing for their tournament lives to hopefully qualify to Masters London. This round takes place on Map 1, Fracture, and I really want to highlight a good round from 100 Thieves here. It is currently round 8 of Fracture, and 100 Thieves are on an eco bye after a previous round loss to MIBR. Vora, in this near unwinnable round, manages to cook up an absolute masterclass in order to shut down the America's Super Team. The barriers drop. 100 Thieves storm out all 5 A main. They manage to contest Zekken off of the A main angle, but there's one important detail about that. Vora, 100 Thieves IGL, has been keeping track on how MIBR like to play their defense rounds, specifically in this game. One thing that he picked up on is that Zekken and Osboss have tend to stack the same site a lot, with Osboss wielding an op, and Zekken ready to break any dogs or prowlers to help Osboss hold a line. Zekken uses his Neon Stun to try to stop the flood down A main, and that gives 100 Thieves the idea that Zekken and Osboss are holding that site, which means it's time to rotate. However, in this round, Osboss and Zekken are not holding the same site. Osboss is down at B main, and he takes this opportunity to slowly creep up because he knows that Zekken has seen and heard all 5 players. Osboss manages to creep up and gets the pick on Vora before quickly escaping with his life. Down 1 player, 100 Thieves are looking like they're not going to win this round at all, but Vora manages to cook up a very good plan that ends up snowballing for 100 Thieves and lands them the round win. They decide to try to fully contest this op, where Bang smokes off B main and blocks the line that Osboss was holding, and Timotino takes this timing to run to try to close the distance with his Neon to try to make Osboss's job a little bit harder. Because of all of this commotion, Osboss assumes that this is going to be a B-site rotation. Because of this, Mazzino starts to rotate over from CT, and Verno and Zekken start to aggress out A main to try to go for a T-crunch. However, with 100 Thieves, they decided to rotate yet again back towards A main, expecting that they would have drawn over rotates, which in fact they did. Verno and Zekken are slowly pushing down A main and get caught looking at the wrong area right as 100 Thieves decide to re-peek A main, and both Bang and Asuna manage to kill both Verno and Zekken and turns the tides into the favor of 100 Thieves. At this point, Mazzino has managed to rotate back over quickly, but makes a critical mistake, dry peeking down A main into 3 different players when he forgot that they have now gotten rifles from Verno and Zekken. At this point, it's a 3v2. 100 Thieves have picked up guns, and Tex and Osboss are still on the other side of the map with an op and a judge, and at this point, it's pretty much impossible to win this retake.